Okay, let's try this again. Welcome to my online class where today we are going to be creating this beautiful Z-fold card. And we are going to be using the Stampin' Up Beautiful World stamp set. Actually, the entire, almost the entire World of Good suite, which is a suite of coordinating products that are absolutely gorgeous. It's a quick and easy card, but it's a wow card. And it's great. It's a good masculine card too, because you know those are always hard to come by. I'm giving away a Beautiful World stamp set. All you need to do to enter is leave a comment, and you could be watching live on YouTube. I am on YouTube Live again. You could be watching live on Facebook, or you could be watching the replay on either of those channels on Pinterest. If you leave a comment on the original video, you will be automatically entered to win. And if you type the word share into the comments and you actually share the video onto social media and share the love, I will enter you a second time because I appreciate you, and I appreciate you joining me today on this Friday afternoon or whatever day it happened to be, maybe when you're actually watching this. I wanted to share with this kit that I put together really quick, and this is it's actually using the same exact suite that I'm going to be using today in this video. So these are flip fold card kit. That's fun to say very fast too. Flip fold card kit. So these cards, they're gonna make you flip, right? We got a swing card here. I've got this one's super fun. It's the hidden gate, right? Looks like a normal card, but when you open it, what? Hidden gate card. And then we've got this one's super fun too. This is a hidden Z fold. So today we're doing a Z fold, right? When it's closed, looks normal, but wait, what? Yep, hidden Z fold. And last but not least, we have a suspension card. So when it's closed, looks super cool, open, and then it opens up into a card. So these 4 cards are part of the kit. You can purchase this on my stampwithtami.com blog. Just click on the link in the resource page, the resource link in the video of this description, or go to stampwithtami.com. And all the information to purchase it there. It does include the World of Good suite, and I know that is super popular, and some of you already have that suite. You can substitute if you already have it. But wait, there's more. When you purchase the kit, I have also included a free tutorial on how to make 20 quick cards using the Memories and More card kit. And if you purchase, I have 2 sizes. I have a snack size and a full size. If you purchase the full size, you'll also have all of the supplies in your kit to make all of these cards. So, and these cards come with envelopes too. The quick cards have envelopes, and the regular cards have envelopes. All right, so that's just a little bit about that. I don't want you to miss out because the deadline on that is July 23rd. So this is the flip fold fun card class, and you can purchase that in stampwithtami.com until July 3rd. All right, so moving on, getting started with our class today. I have a free PDF on my stampwithtami.com blog that has all of the measurements and supplies listed on it for what we are going to be creating today, which is the Z-fold card, and using the same suite. So you can download this on the resource page. And if you're not familiar with the resource page, this is where I repost everything that you need for this class. All the information, the free PDF has measurements, all of the supplies are there. You can even click right through to my online store if you need to purchase something. I also have the information on how to order the kit. Because if you order the kit, you'll have everything you need to make this Z-fold card too. And in addition, the 4 flip fold cards and the 20 quick cards, right? So that's 24 cards plus what we're making today. That's a lot of ideas. And I have some ideas to share with you at the end of this with this. So lots of ideas with the suite. It's just an awesome, awesome suite. Okay, so in addition to that, on that resource page, I will be reposting the video and the video that we're creating right now. And it just occurred to me that I did not publish that resource page. So I'm really sorry. You won't be able to get it until after I finish, we finish the live video. And as soon as that, I promise I will publish it. You'll be able to download the PDF and get all the information. I'm sorry. I usually try to get that up for you ahead of time. And it just occurred to me just now. I forgot to do that. Forgive me. I'm sorry. I got too excited. I got too excited to come have some fun. So here's what we're going to be using today. And we'll get started with the card. Okay. Yes, Angie, you're talking about the class PDF. Yes, you can get all the information on this class on my stampwithtami.com blog for what we're creating right now. All right, so this is a Z-fold card, but it's super fun, right? When it's closed, it looks like, right? You can't even tell that there's the inside, right? When you open it. So it's like a hidden surprise, right? It's like a little surprise when you open it up there. And the brass circles here almost look like a medallion. It's really classy, very fun. And the background paper here from the World of Good is really cool. I'll show you that real quick. It's 12 by 12 paper. You can buy the paper like this. And one side of 4 of the 6 designs has some brass foil in it, and then on the flip side it has some great background designs. There are 12 designs, 6 okay, six I'm not sure I'm saying this right. There's 2 of each of these pages. Each of these are double-sided. You get 12 sheets in the pack, 12 double-sided sheets of the pack with 6 different designs on each side. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Okay, so there they are. All right. I'm going to start with the basics today. So we're actually going to cut this sucker right from the beginning. How about that? How does that sound? I think that sounds like fun. So I don't always do that. Sometimes I have everything pre-cut, and I thought, you know what? We get a lot of new people on here, and they don't always know how to cut the cardstock or understand, the measurements. And I want to show just how easy that is. I know a lot of you do know that, but when we all started somewhere. And I remember when I first started, there were questions I had. So I have an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. This is Cinnamon Cider. It's a brand new in color. So there are 2 different ways to cut to get the standard size card. You can cut it in half this way and then fold it, or you can cut it in half this way and then fold it. So you got landscape and portrait. So we are going to do the portrait cut today. So this is the short side, 8.5. I'm going to put it into 4.25. Now the paper cutter has 2 blades on it. One is, I just moved them down really fast, didn't I? The lighter one here is the scoring blade. The darker one is the cutter. Boom, right down. We're going to use both of these blades, though, on today's card. So now I have 2 card bases. And when we fold it in half, and I'm going to do the scoring on this. So half of the 11 side is 5.5. So that was a scoring blade. Now we have our card fold base, and this is the portrait card. Now for the Z fold, really easy fold here. All you need to do is go in one more time on either side, because they're both the same right now, and score again at 2 3/4. And then you've got a Z fold. You just made a Z fold out of your card. So that's how easy the standard Z fold card is to create that fold. Just one more of the fun folds one more of the fun folds for this stamp set. Okay, so now we are going to do our die cuts. So first I would like to adhere some of we have these adhesive sheets, and somewhere I have a little piece of, there it is. Okay. So this is brass foil. So I've just cut a little bit of the brass foil chunk off here, and this is an old adhesive sheet. We have newer adhesive sheets. They might look a little different, but the old ones still work. So I'm just using those up. I just want to show you how to use them and how easy they are to adhere. Really tiny pieces like we are going to do here with probably did that upside down, but it doesn't matter. Like we're going to do with these little swirls. These little swirls are teeny tiny. Okay, so I've just put the foil down on a sticker sheet. So what that basically did was I made this brass foil into a sticker. So we're going to do a few cuts on this. I'm going to use my die cut machine here. You guys are super excited for next month in August. The brand new die cut machine comes out, and I'll tell you what, a couple of my big shots are, I'm trying to remember when I first bought them, at least 12 years old, if not more, and they have been through the war. Believe me, I have more than one, because I had a lot of in-person classes when I first bought these before I went all online. And they have been through the war and back again. I can't tell you how many cuts. And they've held up very nicely, but they are really old and cranky. And when I say cranky, I don't just mean cranky like the handle cranky. I mean cranky like they don't always want to work right. Okay, so we have layering circle dies that we're going to be using here. So I'm going to be using the top 3 layering circle dies for this card. And the brass is the middle, okay? So we've got the largest is going to be black. The second largest is what we're going to use on the brass, and the smallest will be our white greeting. We need 2 of each. So I'm going to cut 2 circles out of this brass foil sheet. And there we go. We've got 1. So pretty much that circle is now a sticker. Nice, right? We could pretty much make any cardstock into, or paper, designer paper into stickers just by using those adhesive sheets. All right, now before I move on to our next piece, or before I move into our next color, we've got our 2 circles out of brass foil. I'm going to do one more cut in here, and that is with the world dies here. And it's this little swirly. And you can see all of these pieces used on some of the other cards I'll show you at the end of this video, as well as I used a lot of these pieces in the flip fold class. And if you are a VIP club member of mine, I also have another free class for you that uses this. So all kinds of ideas for this amazing suite. All right, so this little swirly is the real reason why I wanted the adhesive sheet, because it's tiny. It's thin, I guess is more the word. And whoops. There we go. I want 2 of these. Sorry. Put that to the side. We want 2 little swirlies. So the good thing about the little swirlies is they just kind of go in the leftover pieces because they're so small. So you get to use up all your scraps. Now, if you want to do the other circles in the other colors with the adhesive sheets, you can do that as well. Or you can just cut them out regularly and use snail. But I really wanted to use adhesive sheets on the coppers because of these guys. Okay, so I have, through the magic of video, pre-cut our blacks and our whites. So we need 2 of each color. We've got the ones that we just did, and I'll put these little swirlies off here. The ones that we just did are, these are already sticky. They've got sticky sheets on the back. The white and the black do not. So they're not sticky yet. And these 2 little swirlies. So those are all of our cuts. I did write that down. My handwriting is atrocious, and I do apologize for that. But it's the largest out of black, second largest layering circle out of brass, and the third largest out of whisper white. Now we're going to stamp our words. The words come from the Coordinating Beautiful World stamp set. I started with Life's a Beautiful Journey on the outside, and then thank you for being a part of mine on the inside. So this makes this card, it could be a thank you card. This could be a birthday card, an appreciation card. It does make it versatile. And again, masculine or feminine, can go either way. So I've got some Memento black ink. And we are going to stamp one of each on the white circles. Okay, and then we have assembly time. So I've got Stampin' Seal, which is our new adhesive. We just came out with that. And we're gonna, the black and the white I'm going to use the Stampin' Seal on, but the it's so quiet. Sometimes I can't even tell if it's coming out. I'm so used to using the snail that, you know, like I go to roll this and like the snail used to make a little noise and this doesn't. So I'm like, I can't even tell and it's usually I end up going over what I just did because I'm still adjusting to it being different. This is the sticker sheet on the back that we had cut the circle out with the sticker sheet on it. So all we have to do is peel that off. We don't need to put any adhesive on that. And those 2, they look like medallions, don't they? Super fun. Okay, so we're going to put those to the side. And our little swirlies to the side. And we will decorate the rest of our card. And I have pre-cut these pieces, and I see that I probably didn't cut this particular piece in the right direction, but that's okay. I'm rolling with it anyway. even if the geographic areas are sideways, and they probably should have been this way, but that's okay. You get the idea, right? And again, as soon as I am done with this live video, I promise I will go publish that resource page, so you'll be able to download the free PDF, so you'll have these measurements and all the supplies that I'm using. Whoops. Hear how quiet it is? Like you don't even know that it's coming out. It looks like we're in Austria today with our map. This is that World of Good designer paper. And that just happened by just random. That looks like Vienna's over here. Just random. I guess we're in Europe today. All right, so these little doodads, actually, I guess I could have put these on before. It doesn't matter what order you put them on. The little swirlies, remember they're sticky because we cut those on that adhesive sheet. So we're going to put one of each, just a little decoration there on the bottom of our circle. There. Okay. I just realized I put this down and I forgot to put the ribbon on it. And I really like the ribbon, so we're going to go put the ribbon on. This is faux suede. So nice, right? It feels so, like, posh, for lack of a better word. It's just so soft. I just want to, like, rub it. All right, so I'm just going to put a little bit of the Stampin' Seal on that. And you know what? I almost went ahead and put that on and didn't put our slider on. So these are little embellishments that you can also, they come with a suite. You can get them separately. They're called antique corners and slides. We're using a slide on today's card, but I'll show you a corner. I used some corners in the flip fold kit. Here's the corners right here. They're really neat. It just shows them in action. So let's go ahead and... Oh, really? Pam is saying I got like 10 minutes before that Stampin' Seal is permanent that I can rearrange. She rocks with that. I'm running with that. Let's see. Let's see if that's true. All right. You stay there. Because we do need to... And you know what? Do I have my spatula out here? Oh, figures I don't. The Take Your Pick tool has a spatula tip that you can put on there. That, of course, I don't have. The only problem with this is it needs a little case for all of its attachments, because as soon as I take one off, I lose it and forget where I put it. I'm sure it's somewhere on this table. I know the table looks nice and neat underneath the camera, but all around the sides, you don't even want to know. I try to keep the workspace clean though, so you guys don't get distracted with a bunch of junk. I want to just really show off what we're making and make it easy for you to recreate it. Okay, so I had put Stampin' Seal on the back there. I think I missed a little bit though on the back of this piece right here, so I'm going to try to use it. And you know what, Pam? You were right. You were right. She said that you got about 10 minutes before that seal like permanently adheres, where you can lift it and do some rearrangements. And she was right. Look at that. You're able, whoops, except for right there. Right there needs a little bit more. There. Whoop. Okay. Last but not least. Now, also don't bounce as soon as this is over, because I've got some other ideas to share with you with this bundle. This bundle is just rocking. I really love it. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is attach the first circle, and this is how I'm just going to show you how I line these up. First things first is that you only want this half to have adhesive on it, because you don't want this half to have adhesive or it's going to stick to your card and your card's going to rip, and that's not going to be fun. So just be mindful of that when you're putting on the adhesive. You only want to go about halfway, even a tad less. All right, so I'm going to line that up just about in the center. And then we're going to put adhesive on all of the inner one. Jody says she needs another take your pick tool. And you know what? No joke on that, on needing more than one, because I have about 5. I've got about 3 down here in the studio, and I've got, I don't know, probably 3 more upstairs, and they all have different attachments. All right, do you see what I'm doing here while I'm talking? I'm actually just doing it and not explaining what I'm doing. I'm taking the inner piece, and I'm holding it so that it is lined up, first making sure that the words are straight. I'm holding it so that it's lined up perfectly with this, and then press. And that way, it's perfectly lined up, so when the card is closed, it's hidden, and then you get that little surprise, what? When you open it. Super fun, right? Love it. So that is a quick and easy Z-fold card, and that uses, and I'm just going to pop over real quick. Oops. Sorry, my scissors seem to have taken over the table. I'm going to pop over real quick here and show you. We are using, this is a suite that we're using, but I also put together really quickly a supply list. This is also on the free PDF, which I promise will be published momentarily as soon as I finish this video. And this just shows all of the supplies that I used today on today's card. All right, so I promised some other goodies, and we're going to bounce back down, and that would be a few more ideas using this suite, using the World of Good suite from Stampin' Up, just to give you more ideas here. This is one I made with my VIP club this month. Sorry, this one's still in a clear envelope here, but this one used the same designer paper that we used. I love this. I love the globe outlines in the foil, in the brass or the gold. They just really are striking. So this one, I think. Maybe that's brass. These are all brass. And this one's brass too. I like how she did this with the stitch circle around it. Again, it looks like a medallion. It looks like metal. And then here's just one more quickie. This uses the same little swirls that we used on this card too, and then the base. So those are just a few more ideas with this. I will also post some of these and maybe a few more on my blog as soon as I finish sign off here, so that you guys can get these ideas. And I hope that you have enjoyed the class today. If you are new and not yet a subscriber on my YouTube or Facebook channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you can check out all of my newest video classes, even when they're a surprise, like today. All right, well, thank you very much for joining me today, and I will look forward to stamping with you again next Tuesday with Linda, where we are going to be playing with a beautiful, beautiful new kit. I think you are absolutely going to love it. All right, thanks, and have a great weekend.